Hell. We all have our own ideas of what it is. Is it a pit of fire, an empty void of nothingness, or, as the Buddhists believe, our time here on earth? 14th century poet Dante Alighieri forever immortalized his own version of hell in his world-famous epic poem. Welcome to the darkest depths of the human imagination. Welcome to the Inferno. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. These words, inscribed on the massive gate at the mouth of hell, foreshadow the pain and suffering Dante will observe firsthand through his travels. Imagine complete darkness, a bone-chilling silence, perhaps the most terrifying sound, or lack thereof. These words are adequate descriptors for the life lived by those who never experienced the light that Jesus brought to the world. Residing here are all the souls who were born before Christ, of which Virgil is part, and even infants that died before they could be baptized. An immense windstorm consumes all of the second circle of hell. The souls are being tossed around and ravaged by the endless gale. Are those who fell to lust. After losing control in life, they must spend in all eternity completely unable to control their path. The third circle of hell are those who committed the sin of gluttony for their overindulgence in life. These sinners are completely and utterly torn apart by Cerberus, a voracious three-headed hellhound whose insatiable appetite rivals those of even the worst sinners of this circle. Hoarding and squandering one's health has severe consequences in Dante's Inferno, continuing Dante's extensive allegory against his many rivals in the Catholic Church. The greedy in life, including many of those of the world's clergy, must now fight amongst themselves by pushing heavy weights into each other. The mire, that is, the river Styx, live the souls who let anger consume their lives. On the surface, those who acted on their anger are locked in conflict forever. Those who remained sullen throughout their lives live below, held tight by the murky water after allowing their anger to do the same to themselves. Flaming open tombs are the heretics who lived contrary to the church teachings. The open tombs represent the gift of immortality that is denied to these damned souls. Although similar in the theme to the first circle, the sinners trapped in the sixth circle had a choice and did not accept Christianity. Of the three most horrid levels of hell, the seventh circle is divided into three subcategories, each a type of violence. In the outer ring, souls who sinned against people and property are immersed in a river of boiling blood. Though they constantly try to end the torment, their escape is thwarted by a group of centaurs that herd the sinners back into the river. In the middle ring are those who committed violence unto themselves through the unholy act of suicide. Unlike others who are returned to their bodies, whether their afterlife takes them to heaven or hell, these sinners forfeited their bodies. As such, they are now turned into twisted trees, which are fed upon by vicious harpies. The innermost ring of the seventh circle are the blasphemers, the people who committed violence unto God, as well as the sodomites and usurers, the people who committed violence unto nature, like the heretics. The blasphemers did not accept Christianity, though instead of simply denying it from their lives, they spoke out against God's divine will. In hell they lie in hot sand, while burning flakes fall to them from the sky, being cooked from all sides. These are the usurers, who violated nature by profiting from others instead of living by the sweat on their brow. They must sit in hot sand next to the blasphemers. Finally, the sodomites wander around in groups. These men who committed unnatural sexual acts must now remain walking. The penalty for stopping is joining the blasphemers lying in the hot sand for 100 years. The 8th circle punishes those who profited from fraud. Divided into 10 pouches, or valleys, this realm hosts a great number of sinners. Each pouch has a unique punishment for each sin, such as prostitution, flattery, simony, fortune-telling, barratry, hypocrisy, thievery, fraudulent advisors, spreaders of scandal and schism, and falsifiers of metal, coins, words, and person. The innermost circle of hell is reserved for what Dante believes to be the worst sin of all, betrayal. This level is once again divided into sections, all of which imprison sinners in a massive frozen lake. In the outer ring are those who betrayed their families, such as Gianotto, who murdered his wife that currently resides in the 2nd circle for unholy lust. The 2nd ring holds those who betrayed their homeland. This ring is named Antenora, after the famous Trojan Antenor, who betrayed his city to the Greeks. In the 3rd section are the men and women who betrayed their guests, such as the infamous Fra Alberigo, who staged his brother's assassination at a party he held. In the innermost ring are those who committed the worst sin imaginable to Dante, betrayal of one's benefactor. Here lie Judas, betrayer of Jesus, and Cassius and Brutus, the betrayers of Caesar. Even more prominent is the massive Satan. After staging a civil war to betray God, Satan was cast out of heaven to the bottom of hell, where he sits at an absolute center of earth. There you have it. Through the eyes of one poet, you have been led on a chimerical journey through the depths of hell, witnessed some of the worst punishments imaginable, and gazed upon the very face of evil.